Hi everybody, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Thank you for joining me here today on my channel. I've started a new channel called Mystic Mem Shorts, so please subscribe to me on that channel if you're interested in my shorts. I will only be posting them over there from now on. The link is below. Today I am doing a reading from the Karmic to the Divine Feminine. I'll get lots of different messages from her for you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to finish the reading off with several songs too. This is only a collective reading, so take the messages that resonate to your situation and leave out those that don't. The genders may also be reversed in this reading. Now let's begin. What would the Karmic like to say to you today, Divine Feminine? I wouldn't be so jealous of you if I didn't see you as such a threat to our relationship. I know that you have left the building and left both of us behind, but you had such a special, unique bond with him, and you two have history, and that scares me and makes me feel insecure. Everything that he did to you, I in turn did to him. I love-bombed him, breadcrumbed him, I have cheated on him, and have even put him in third-party situations. What goes around comes around, Divine Feminine. I am the one who told him to ghost you. My bloodline is cursed, whereas your bloodline is royal, Divine Feminine. I hate it when he calls me a terrible mother. You feel that birds of a feather flock together when it comes to him and me. He should have been honest with you from the get-go about his polygamous lifestyle. He also shouldn't have led you on, knowing at the time that you both wanted different things. He is hiding from you that our relationship has gone south. I actually regret sending spell work your way now because you are an empress, and due to your high spiritual rank, it has come back on both him and me in the worst ways. Him and I are both bisexual opportunists who use people. We love to play endless mind games with people. You probably wonder why he chose me, Divine Feminine. Here are the reasons. I allow him to cheat. I feed his big ego. I had him under heavy spell work. I promised him a lifestyle that was exciting. We both share addictions such as alcohol, sex, porn and drugs. He thought at the time that I had everything that he was looking for, but it was just an illusion. He thought that we had so much in common. However, that was me shape-shifting and changing who I really was to be the person that he truly wanted. I appeared to be fun and adventurous, and I am a doormat for him, and I allow him to control me. I copy you. I am envious of you, I am very attracted to you, and I look up to you. This man is the reason for me acting all delusional. He teases me, puts me down, and even says to me that I could never be you. He has created this animosity between us with his comparisons. I am very offended that tarot readers keep saying that my hygiene is bad, especially down there. Sometimes he just ignores me because he says that he is sick of my voice. For some of you DFs, your ex changed up on you from one day to the next. He became cold and distant and barely would talk to you. He became as cold as ice. This all happened when he met me. He wanted the best of both worlds. That's why he juggled us both. With me, he loves the partying, the drinking, the sex and fun. With you though, he loved the way you loved him, treated him, and looked after him. You were wifey to him, and I was a wrecking ball in his life. I only live for today, whereas you are building a legacy. He wanted love from you, and lust, and a partner to party with from me. He figured out that he couldn't transform you into a low vibrational person, but he had already had me for that anyway. You are the one that pulls at his heartstrings though. You are the one woman that he will never forget. He admired different qualities in both of us that were very different. He chose me because I love him being toxic, because I am too. However, deep down, I know that you are the one who still has his heart. It was the unconditional love that you gave him. By the way, Divine Feminine, he still has those photos of you in his phone. He refuses to delete them after I found them and all. Some of you Divine Feminines now feel that I took a problem off your hands by taking this ex of yours. You see him as nothing but a burden, a narcissist who cheats, lies, triangulates people, sleeps with both men and women, and lives a complete lie. God is blessing you in my face. You are receiving money, accolades, promotions, success in your business or your job. God is making an example of you for all of those who tried to harm you, including me. I am not capable of giving him real love because I was never shown it in my childhood. But believe it or not, I actually look up to you in a lot of ways, Divine Feminine. He is so annoying and such a traitor. In the past, he was joining in when I ran you down and made jokes at your expense. Now though, he doesn't want to hear it, and he is even sticking up for you if I make a comment about you. I am worried that he is having a change of heart. Some of you feel that your ex had everything with you: the partner, the kids, the home, the pets, the love, the assets, and the money in the bank. But he went and threw it all down the drain for me. I break the law all of the time. I have stolen people's identities. When he did choose me in the past, I felt so happy. Now though, he shouts and screams at me constantly. He also throws your name into every argument. He tells me that he chose the wrong woman by choosing me. He claims that you are better than me in so many different ways. I have had sex in exchange for alcohol and drugs. I really don't value my body at all. I literally use it to get the things that I desire in life. He was a complete coward with you. He just ran away from you. He wouldn't talk to you about the reason why. He took the easy way out, giving you no closure or explanation. He calls me weak and needy. I should take medication that the doctor prescribed me. However, I don't want to. The drugs that I abuse have somewhat caused my mental health problems. We are both players, Divine Feminine. You seem to be so lucky. A guy breaks your heart into pieces, and what do? Bounce back stronger than ever. Your resilience and determination are unbelievable. I don't understand how all of these wonderful things are happening for you, especially after the black magic I sent your way. It didn't even affect you. His ego is so huge. He has told me that you still want him and that you will come back around eventually. You hurt his pride and ego when he observed your life changing for the better after he got with me. I thought that I was the winner in the past. However, you are the true winner now, Divine Feminine. When we fought, he told me that everything we have together, he was supposed to give to you. And he says that he should have given it to you, Divine Feminine. I just wish that he was more focused on me and less focused on you. Some of you DFs find that co-parenting with this man, your ex, is an absolute nightmare. He has withdrawn from me a lot. It feels as though he just wants to spend time on his own now. He wanted you to be the doting housewife, whilst he had the groupie who partied with him on the side, me. That all came to a complete end when you found out about me. You completely severed the connection with him. You weren't going to allow him to have his cake and eat it too. DF, he thought originally that you and him had problems. However, since he moved in with me, now he knows what a real problem is. I give him hell. Yes, I did get him, but now I know why you don't want him back. He is really not all that. He doesn't have much going for himself. He is lazy, moody, and he has fits of rage. He is jealous, and he can be so mean. He wants anyone and everyone. I have figured out that he is a full-blown narcissist. He plays games with my mind all the time. I have influenced him to make the wrong choices in his life, and I have led him down the wrong path. I have tried to steal your content and post it as my own. That is, if you have a channel, Divine Feminine. I want to copy everything that you have or things that are a part of you. Your face, your body shape, your eyes and hair, your dress sense and style, your work ethic, your personality, your walk and the way you talk, your essence, your spiritual abilities, your relationship with the Most High, your smarts, and your love for yourself, Divine Feminine. I really wish sometimes that I was you. Your ancestors are irate with me. They are protecting you left and right from my spiritual attacks. I have done magic on a lot of people throughout my life. In the past, it has always worked. However, it boomeranged straight back to me when I tried it on you. It scared the hell out of me. I am now in fear of how powerful you are in the spiritual realm. I am jealous of you because you are a star. People naturally gravitate towards you. Divine Feminine, he is a shell of the man he used to be. I am an imposter. One of the reasons I have impersonated you is to keep him. I knew that he was missing you, so I figured that if I became you, in a sense, then he would love me. Then your memories with him would be wiped from his brain. He thought that I was righteous, innocent, and a great catch in the beginning. He was under the impression that I was the prize when he met me. Now he knows that you were the prize all along. I am nasty, low class, and I get around with both men and women. I treated him like gold up until you left the scene. Now that you are gone, I treat him so badly. My real personality has come out, and I have nothing to hide anymore. He is devastated now that he knows what I am all about. You have gained enough strength to never even consider going back to him again. You went completely silent after you realized that he had chosen me over you. You put him in a state of shock with your boundaries that you put up and with your lack of communication. He became very distant, cold, and mean, and you told him that something felt off about him. That was the point in which I entered his life. I think that you got a shock when you discovered how quickly he moved on with me. All of you divine feminines found out about me being in his life in different ways. These include through tarot readings, through a friend informing you, from him, the horse's mouth, from your dreams, from your intuition, or even from your children, from a family member, or through a work colleague. You pulled your energy right back and away from him when you found out that he was dealing with me. This has been extremely difficult for me dealing with him. He is not an easy person to live with. I don't know if his thoughts and feelings for you will ever disappear. He tried to get me so that his feelings for you would dissipate over time. The opposite has happened though. He still has feelings for you, and now he has turned on me. He feels like you have discovered way too much about him, and he doesn't like it at all. I know that I am extremely obnoxious, and I embarrass him all the time. I would love to meet with you and discuss this guy with you and give you a lot of information about him. He hid so much from you, Divine Feminine, and I want to tell you the truth. I insulted you a lot when he talked about you to me in the past, but he was the messenger, so a lot of this is his fault. He gave me a lot of false information about you, DF. He's a liar. He makes things up, he exaggerates things and twists the truth. He always treats women like they are less than and beneath him. I bet you never thought in a million years that this man would leave everything that you two had built together and all of the years that you two had invested together for someone like me. But if it's any consolation, he is not even happy here with me anymore. A lot of you DFs were even married to him when I came on the scene and broke you two up. He tried to friend zone you, Divine Feminine. I've always known how to get him back when he strays with other men and women. I am an expert at manipulation. I tried to keep him asleep and unawakened so that he couldn't see who you truly were to him and exactly what role he was supposed to play in your life. I am not educated like you are, Divine Feminine. I haven't been feeling well at all recently. I am suffering financially now, I am aware that it is a part of my karma from spirit. He goes around breaking women's hearts, one after the other. He gets a thrill out of it. He shared way too much information with me about you, Divine Feminine. My envy and jealousy towards you fueled me to place spells on you. I am currently getting karma for the nasty things that I have done to you. I wasn't prepared to receive back all of the bad that I put out there into the universe. I thought that I was invincible and never expected this backlash. You feel that I should stop trying to harm you because you have been nothing but completely innocent in this whole love triangle saga. You feel that I have caused you problems and have stalked you and put you through hell. All of this simply for the sake of one man. Some of you DFs feel as though he and I are both possessed by demons. I have caught him crying before, and I know that 100% that it is over you. He has called me a desperado because I cannot be on my own. You are in the opposite energy though. You love your own peace and quiet. I always lie to him and tell him that I'm with my friends or family when I'm really sexually hooking up with other men and women. I am such a mean woman. However, you are so sweet, Divine Feminine. Since you broke free of him, you seem happier, lighter, more focused, productive, and healthier all around, especially mentally. You figured out that the best way to deal with a narcissist like him is with silence, as that is exactly what you did. You are now manifesting and receiving financial abundance, great health, and happiness, it seems. He doesn't care about his health at all. Neither do I. We abuse our bodies with all sorts of substances. He feels that you are growing stronger and stronger every single day. I have slept with married men before. Why do I still not feel secure with him? He is hard to handle with his womanizing and player ways and all. Basically, I got your leftovers, Divine Feminine. He thinks that you are protecting and guarding your heart now. It is hard for him to penetrate through the walls that you have put up. I have put intense spell work on him so that he will never leave me. It worked because he has no spiritual protection. The other spells that I put on him worked as well because he is so low vibrational. Because he operates out of his ego and pride, he would never actually admit to you how bad he feels in his life right now. He has to put on a facade that all is going well over here, when it definitely isn't. Yes, I was able to get him to choose me by using black magic. However, keeping him is another story. I did all of this for nothing. The spells, the gang stalking, the impersonating, etc. After all of this, he still cannot get you out of his brain. You had to become strong. It's not as though you really had a choice. It was a case of sink or swim from the heartbreak, and you swam. You had too many responsibilities to keep up with, so your time to mourn him was limited. The show must go on. That's what you thought, Divine Feminine. I put on quite a show in the beginning with him. I told him everything that he wanted to hear, which included giving him a lot of compliments. I told him that we would be perfect together and that our love would be eternal. I was acting like wifey, even though deep down I never planned on being wifey. I told him that I had assets that I never had. I never told him about my thieving ways, nor did I let him know that I was a dark high priestess witch who lies, cheats, and steals. He tried to have his cake and eat it too, in other words, have both of us, but it all blew up in his face. In the past, he was going in between both of us, and not just juggling you, but me too. He couldn't make up his mind about who and what he wanted. Every time I turn around, you are being blessed again. You seem to be handed everything in life and have God's favor. I have done a lot of sex magic on him. He caught me in the act with another man. I am so jealous that you are fated to have money because you have done all of the spiritual work. I know that you are about to receive unexpected money. He presumed that I would have the same morals as you in the beginning. He expected loyalty, unconditional love, faithfulness, etc. I delivered him none of these qualities. You have really shocked me, Divine Feminine. You are an alchemist, and you have turned all of the magic that I sent to you into blessings for yourself. I am depressed and anxious now. Him and I were more excited when you were in the picture. The cheating part was thrilling. Now that you are gone, it's kind of boring here between us. In the beginning, I fed his ego and told him how wonderful he was. That was the love bombing stage. He fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I know that you don't trust him anymore, and you definitely shouldn't. He thought that I was such a great catch in the beginning. I was actually a walking red flag. I have taken him on one hard, long roller coaster ride. He couldn't be a king or an emperor for you because he was too busy being in page and knight energies. He has bad anger issues. Now you have loads of options. I'm sure you could have whoever you want now, Divine Feminine. I doubt that you would want him back now after he has dealt with a woman like me. I have been in the 5 of Pentacles lately. How sick are you of me coming out in your readings, Divine Feminine? I know that you are aware of who I am and what I do because you found out through watching tarot readings. I tried to build off your pain, Divine Feminine, so how could I think this relationship would be blessed by God? You don't even want him, but I still feel that you do. It is just my insecurities coming out. I am not the only woman in his life. He has other karmic connections with both men and women. He cheats on me all of the time. For those of you divine feminines who have a platform and read tarot, I am so jealous. I want to do tarot and have my own channel. People like me can have fun, can make fun of you all they want, divine feminine. Now you feel it is their problem, not yours. You seem too busy to even care. I was so focused on getting him just so that you couldn't have him anymore. I don't truly love him, but yet I don't want him to leave and go back to you. So I just stay here. He expected you to be sad, crying, depressed, and to not be coping at all when he abandoned you for me. You, however, shocked him and brought him down a peg or two. You alchemized all of the pain he caused you and turned it all around. You used it as a stepping stone to receive blessings for yourself. You turned to spirit, did the shadow work, worked through your karma and your childhood wounds, healed and ascended. I am everything that you are not, divine feminine. I am a liar, you tell the truth. I am evil, you are an earth angel. I am a taker, you are a giver. I am promiscuous, you are modest with your sexual energy. I am a criminal, you are a law-abiding citizen. I love drugs and drinking, you lead a healthy lifestyle. I mooch off people, you are financially independent. I am a bum, you are ambitious. I do magic, you pray and meditate. I cheat, you are loyal. I steal, you earn what is yours. I am a homewrecker, you are all about having a loving relationship. I sleep with multiple people, you are celibate and waiting for your emperor. You walked away gracefully with your head held high, even after this injustice that was done to you in this love triangle. I am confused as to why you are becoming more successful and abundant the more magic that I put on you. I am so jealous of how you look. Your pretty face and your sexy body really intimidate me. I got a sexual illness from sleeping around with both men and women and passed it on to him. I really did trick him into believing that I was the better choice for him. I played the role of a damsel in distress to get him to take his focus and attention off you. It was my plan and it worked perfectly. He fell for it. He could have had generational wealth with you and been set for life. He pushed away his blessing, the 10 of Pentacles, a perfect loving life of prosperity, fortune, and a happily ever after for me. The boundaries that you put up saved you from the big mess that we had you stuck in at one period in time. We are swingers together, divine feminine. He is shocked that you turned the 10 of Swords that he put in your back, alchemized it, and transformed it into the 10 of Pentacles. I am a Queen of Wands in reverse. I have done money spells, beauty spells on you, and also done mirror magic, water magic, and candle magic on you. This spell work has returned to me, and I am very mentally ill and out of control at the moment. This whole thing was like a game to me. I completely played him out of his destiny. I don't even enjoy having sex with him. I much prefer women. He said that you walked away from him because he had other options and because he didn't give you a solid love offer. He knows that all of the abundance is with you because I am just a gold digger. He is in deep despair now as he realizes he was supposed to build an empire with you, but you have gone on to build that empire alone. He masturbates to your photos in order to stay in your energy. It is a form of sex magic. I hate that you are in the spotlight, shining now and getting public recognition. Spirit has placed you on a pedestal. Your light really irritates my demons. I feed his addictions, and that is how I keep him stuck and bound. I pretend to be spiritual, however, I am a dark witch. I have tried to mimic your divine energy. I let him cheat and do as he pleases so that he stays with me. You would never accept him this way, and that is why I do it. He loves that you are a homebody. He knows that you prefer to be at home in your pajamas rather than out in the streets like me. We have brought both men and women into the bedroom, and yes, he has experienced sex with a man. I know that he was supposed to be married to you in this life. I manipulated him and told him that you weren't right for him, and he listened to me and believed me. I cannot believe the blows that your ancestors have taken for you, Divine Feminine. He wears a mask. He is so fake. You would hate the real him. It was all fun and games for him back then when he was partying with me, but now he is a total soot without you in his life. I have bribed him with videos and photos of him with others. I catfished him. I am his worst nightmare. I am a psycho. He wanted you single whilst he slept with both men and women. I have low standards and no self-respect. That is why he chose me. I don't comprehend why you spend such long periods on your own and hence celibate. I hate being on my own. I don't enjoy my own company, unlike you. He can never admit his mistakes. He never takes accountability for anything. I have threatened to expose some of his secrets. These secrets could get him in trouble with the law. I am living in a constant state of paranoia that he is texting, ringing you, and seeing you, Divine Feminine. I know that he does view you as his soulmate. He is a manipulator and a cheater. He never stops lying either. He talks so badly to me. He's so mean and he treats me like dirt. He confided in me that he couldn't get anything past you because of your spiritual gifts, your knowing, and your intuition. You have closed out the cycle with him, and he knows it. You have grown, recovered, and now you are in your life purpose. I thought that you would be suffering and in the Five of Pentacles with a broken heart, feeling sorry for yourself after he rejected you to go down a karmic path. I chased him, however you never would. You would prefer to be single than fight with another woman over a man. I have hacked all of his technology. That is how I have discovered the texts and photos from you. We are so unstable together. It is a madhouse. I have called the police on him several times. He sleeps with men sometimes, and I am okay with that because I sleep with women. I fed his ego whilst you and him were having issues. He used to come to me and confide in me about you. I have nothing to offer him. You are a threat because you have so much going for you, Divine Feminine. Beauty, money, a great body, spiritual gifts, a beautiful heart and soul. No wonder he is still in love with you. I did all of this for nothing. What did I win? A lying, cheating sex addict who is still in love with his ex. And that is you, Divine Feminine. He is so greedy that he likes to have multiple women that he can go between throughout the week. He made the decision to be with me. He is a grown man. He knew exactly what he was doing. Now, though, he blames me for choosing me. You trusted your intuition. He broke your heart. Now he has the right to be jealous of the fortune that is coming your way. He was so greedy. He had third parties. He put you on the back burner and didn't prioritize you. No wonder you put up boundaries and moved on with your life. There is no denying it. You are climbing the ladder to success. It makes me feel inferior and inadequate. He was so foolish. He was given an angel by God as a blessing, and he betrayed that angel for a devil like me. He is fully aware that he sabotaged his blessing, and that was you, Divine Feminine. He claims that I stress him out 24/7. He says it's all taking with me and no giving going on. He wants to spin the block and come back to you like nothing ever happened. I made up stories about you to tarnish your reputation in his eyes. He gets sick of arguing with me over you. It is such a dysfunctional household over here. He says that you are a psychic and that you always saw straight through him. He ignored so many red flags when it came to me. He was too blinded by the sex to even realize my bad intentions. This experience in this love triangle in the past must have been exhausting for you. I know that you thrive on peace and tranquility. You are probably still tired and recovering from it all. For others of you, you have completely healed, and now your blessings are coming in. I want to know exactly what you know about me. I am a Queen of Wands, and I know that you are all 4 queens in the deck. You are the Empress. This is why I am so threatened by you. I treat him really bad, put him down, and criticize him all the time. He is an emperor in reverse. He is low vibrational, corrupt, unhealed, and abusive. Trust me, you're not missing out on much, Divine Feminine. I am an energy vampire, so I constantly drain him. You had a feeling deep down inside that he was entertaining someone else. You freed yourself from the love triangle that you, him, and I were in. Spirit enlightened you about it, and you simply walked away from it. I am a narcissist, but he is also one. That's why we never stop fighting. We are both always right, and neither one of us will back down in an argument. He really wanted to sexually corrupt you, as he viewed you as innocent and a challenge. I cannot stop lying. I promised him all sorts of riches and blessings if he stayed with me. He thought that you weren't good enough for him in the past, and that you didn't have anything to offer. Spirit blessed you over and over in his face, and now he is in regret and remorse for judging you so harshly. His mental health really improved when you were in his life. Now he is super depressed and feeling sorry for himself over here with me. He sapped you of your femininity, so you were forced to stand in your masculine energy when he left. He tells women what they want to hear. He is a true Casanova. He pushed you down so that you thought you didn't deserve anyone better. This was to keep you bound to him. You have healed though. I amplified his childhood wounds. He is so intimidated by your intuition and your spiritual gifts. He is a pathological liar, and he lied to both of us, Divine Feminine. Spirit is completely blocking me from your energy in 2024. Spirit has had enough. He hates the way that you are moving in silence now and keeping your love life and your personal life to yourself. I despise your creativity and your high vibration. He has called me a Jekyll and Hyde. He claims that now that he has seen my nasty evil side, he cannot unsee it. He calls me a mental patient. He is so harsh and puts me down constantly and makes me feel so insecure and less than. You are very disappointed in him. I am in a constant panic that he's going to get back in contact with you again. He believes that women are not equal to men. He feels that he is superior to me. He is addicted to dating sites. Talking to people on them feeds his ego. I didn't think that it could get much bigger. He had you waiting and lost interest in you because he was busy entertaining me. He doesn't even look the same anymore, Divine Feminine. His deep insecurities prevented him from giving you a solid love offer. My friends and I collaborated to do spell work on you and him. It backfired, and now I am unstable and suffering mentally. I tried to play God in this whole third-party situation and control the outcome of it. He made me hate on you and feel like a scorned woman. He constantly compared me to you and made me feel so bad. He was sleeping with the enemy, me, the whole time, and he didn't even know it. I tricked him into a vicious, toxic, karmic cycle. He smokes pot and drinks every single day to numb the memories of you. You cannot blame me for how things turned out. He is the one who chose to stay with me. I keep him so worn out sexually so that he has no energy to come towards you. He betrayed his Two of Cups for a promiscuous black witch, me. He is mentally unstable now and in so much regret for losing you. He is upset about losing his divine inheritance. The more spells that I put on him, the more he seems to think of you. You have triggered me because you are exposing me for the bad person that I am. I did not anticipate spirit coming in and stopping me in my tracks. He thinks that you have another love interest and he is so jealous about it. I am jealous of your security, your stability, and your general good luck. Everyone has seen through the lies that I told on you. I know that he thinks the world of you. He used me as a shoulder to cry on. I know that you are a light worker and a starseed. I have caught him looking at your Facebook and Googling you, DF. Deep down, he is a misogynist. He thinks that women should be seen and not heard. We both watch you, Divine Feminine. It is an obsession for both of us. You are much better looking than the women he normally goes for. He ghosted you for me. I am a con artist and a thief. Trouble follows me everywhere. He was trying to look for you in me in the past. His actions never match his words. I get high and drink and then watch tarot readings on you. My man is my number one priority in life, even over my children. I have taught him a great lesson, and as a karmic, I issued him with his karma. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I use sex as a weapon to get everything I want and need. He was greedy and stingy with you because he was giving to two. I am so envious of your lifestyle. I want everything that you have. I mean everything. He was juggling both of us. The difference is that I knew about you, but you didn't know about me. I always need validation, and I fish for compliments all the time. He has been crying over you lately. I want to be the Empress. He is a master manipulator. He manipulated both of us, not just you, Divine Feminine. I can tell that his family do not like me at all. I heard him say your name when he was sleep talking. I filled his mind with lies about you so that he wouldn't trust you. I tried to swap destinies with you. If I act like you, then maybe he will stay with me. I went crazy trying to make you go crazy, Divine Feminine. I am losing so much in my life for coming up against you. He juggled us both, so a part of me knows how you feel. He has called me slow before. He thinks that I have a low IQ. He fell for my fake personality. He never watched tarot readings prior to meeting you. When he found out about your spirituality, he started watching tarot readings. I'm so busy focusing on you still and him that I rarely do housework or cook. He thinks that he is entitled to your abundance. He says that his betrayals turn you into the Empress. I am jealous of your natural beauty. He is so infatuated with you. He was trying to make me dress like you, act like you, even talk like you. I am your doppelganger. He is used to toxic relationships. He didn't know what to do with you because you have class, you are very balanced, and you are a divine being. He saved your pics to his phone, and I know that he masturbates over them. I am very well aware that you are better looking than me. It makes me so insecure. He drinks because he misses you, and I drink because it is unrequited love here. He is a male chauvinist. I see you as the privileged lady. It makes me so angry that you are complete wish fulfillment for him. I gave him an STD. I have no ethics or morals. You are a goody two-shoes, Divine Feminine. I wish your ancestors weren't so protective over you. They have saved you every time from my evil traps. I am bitter and cold-hearted, cruel and bitchy, Divine Feminine. I confused him so much that he threw away his destiny. He is so stupid. Your faith in God saved you from my evil intentions, Divine Feminine. He turned on you because of me. Did he switch up on you all of a sudden? karmic relationship between us is not destined to succeed. He is so impulsive and he is also very cocky. He hates all of my friends and my family. He hates the boundaries that you have put up, and he feels that you are a snob now. You have so much strength and courage. It is very difficult to knock you down now. He keeps comparing me to you daily, and it is doing my head in. You did everything better, apparently. His friends have asked him why he is even staying with me. He gets a high from women fighting over one another for his love, time, energy, and affection. I bribed him with money and sex. These are the ways to his heart. I have him doing unhealthy things to ruin him for you. I know that you existed in his life. I am someone that he is using for comfort. I am one of his poor choices. I apologize for stealing him from you. You can have him back now. I feel like giving up on this with him. I am the one dealing with his BS in your place. He is a good liar. I question half of what he says. He refuses to open up to me. I am toxic to him. I am envious of you because he has deep feelings for you. I am doing all the dirty work in helping him learn his lessons. I feel that things have changed in this relationship. I had a spell on him and it backfired. He has been very quiet with me lately. I wonder why. I am not a good fit for him. He is behaving karmic with me. I can tell that he is unhappy here with me. He is just using me. He is draining my energy as well. I have a feeling that this won't last. I am not sure that I want to take this further with him. I spy on you to find out why he still holds on to you. I am the victim in this karmic situation. He is not the same person now that he was in the beginning. Don't worry about how I treat him. I have depression and I have been feeling lonely. Now I will use my song deck. The lyrics in these songs will reflect how the karmic feels about you, what she thinks regarding the situation with him, her and you, and this ex of yours that you have now left behind. The first one is I Wish I Was Her by Anna Blossett. I Put a Spell on You by the Screaming Jay Hawkins. Girl Crush by Little Big Town. I Am Not the Only One by Sam Smith. Devil in Her Heart by the Beatles. Identity Theft by Nellie McKay. Don't Let Me Get Me by Pink. Drunk by Ed Sheeran. Sex Addict by Cranium. Jealous of the Angels by Donna Taggart. Witchy Woman by the Eagles. I Hate You, I Love You by Nash. Copycat by the Cranberries. And the last one is Devil Woman by Cliff Richard. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Divine Feminine, and found it interesting. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!